The member for Halifax Citadel Sable Island.
Mr. Speaker, my question is for the Minister of Finance. We know this government tabled a $13 billion budget, but this year's budget comes in only 2.8% higher than what was forecast for last year's budget. Meanwhile, Nova Scotia's Consumer Price Index is expected to remain at 4.2% this year. This government's budget does not even keep up with inflation. Mr. Speaker, can the minister admit that this budget actually represents less than what it takes to keep the lights on?
The Honourable Minister of Finance.
No, because there were many expenses in last year's budget associated with COVID-19 that we don't have this year.
The Honourable Member for Halifax Citadel Sable Island.
Mr. Speaker, let me put this another way. If the government was a regular Nova Scotian and had $1 last year, it might have bought a can of tomato soup. This year, the same can of tomato soup would cost $1.04, but we would only have $1.03. We would be a cent short. This is nothing to brag about. Mr. Speaker, can the minister explain how he plans to manage the 2022 budget on behalf of Nova Scotians with rates of inflation continuing to rise?
The Honourable Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, the member raises an important issue, and that is the impact of inflation on things like food and fuel. We're watching it very closely, and I can tell you I watch it daily. We took matters into our own hands before this budget to put out supports to people who are most impacted, people at the lowest income levels. We wanted it to be targeted, we wanted it to be meaningful, and we used existing programs so we could do it quickly. We, as a government, retain the ability going forward, if we continue to see inflation being a challenge for people, to help them.